who saw that one coming? Yeah, me neither. Anyway, this is another episode of Internet Reacts. Welcome one, welcome all. I hope you're having a great Sunday evening. My name is Liam Jenkins from Philly Sports Network, here to go through your best reactions from tonight's game. The Eagles somehow, some way upset the Saints in the debut of Jalen Hurts, his first ever NFL start. He leads the offense to a 24-21 victory. Absolutely shithouse in every sense of the word. Like, no one really thought that would happen. Everyone assumed this loss would get ugly. It very nearly did, but alas, we're here. And if you're new to this series, here is the way this works. You can submit your best reactions to me via my Twitter page at Liam Jenkins PSN or in our Flick Sports group chat, which, can I just say, is now over 600 followers. So not only did the Eagles win, but you guys win as well. What a dub. 600 of you now in that group chat. If you want to join, the link in the description below. Let's kick things off by talking about Jalen Hurts, because my God, did he put on a show. Prior to this game, the Saints had given up less than 100 rushing yards to a single player 56 games in a row. And the one player that breaks it isn't even a running back. It's a rookie quarterback making his first NFL start. I had no idea how it happened. Jalen Hurts was running for his life a lot of the time when he was getting out of trouble, but the difference I think we saw, as I said in that film room, as I said earlier this week, between himself and Carson Wentz, is that Wentz is mobile, Jalen Hurts is a rushing quarterback. He is that dual threat. Like, if Carson Wentz is a Jeep, then Jalen Hurts is a Tesla. He's got that kind of cruise control where what Carson Wentz is going to struggle to do, Jalen Hurts makes look easy in terms of rushing. Parker brings up a good point here. He says, with how this offense will set up this offseason, especially coaching, is it at its best having a dual threat quarterback? Did we set Carson up from the jump? Hurts reminds me of a baby Russell Wilson. It's a very good point, and there are going to be questions asked, and we're going to get into that a bit later, because obviously Doug Peterson did magically change the offense today, and it suddenly looked a lot simpler, and there are a lot more checkdowns and a lot of stuff underneath, which is very, very annoying. Is this going to fare better with Jalen Hurts as of right now? Yeah, long term, I still think Carson Wentz is the quarterback with the bigger upside if he can be fixed. But what we have to remember is that his issues are accuracy in every sense of the word from top to bottom, and if you take that at face value, a lot of the throws that Jalen Hurts made today, be them screens to Miles Sanders, be them the throws to Jalen Reagor, be them the back shoulder throw to Alshon Jeffrey with pressure in his face where he's taken a hit off a free rusher, I don't know Carson Wentz makes those throws as he is right now. So as of right now, in this offense, with it simplified, Jalen Hurts has to be the best option. There's no way around it. Long term though, I'd still say Carson Wentz. Ollie Kemp just says, and breathe. And oh my God, was it tense towards the end. I tweeted out with about 2 minutes to go, the Eagles are going to shit out their way to a victory. And then they scored a touchdown. Minor quibble. And then the onside kick happened where somehow the Eagles got that back. Now, I don't know how. I will just say, I have never once slagged off an NFL referee. They're my favourite people in the world. I've never had a problem with them. They do a fantastic job, deserve all the praise in the world, and have never made a bad call in their life. What a fantastic game by the officials. They were perfect. Not a single missed call there. Steve from PSN says, get the Hurt statue ready. We're winning it all. Obviously, it's a joke, but I think that there are some comparisons. Let's not forget 2017, week 14, Wentz isn't there, backup comes in, simplified offense, huge upset win. Do we want to go there? I'm not emotionally ready. I'm not emotionally ready for that. He says the fact it took this long for Doug to switch up the game plan is aggravating, even catering to Reagor's skill set and designing unique plays for him. The guy had over 40 receiving yards today. Like, we haven't seen that all season from Jalen Reagor in terms of that involvement. He's just been sent downfield all the time. This is the first time I've seen him used in that way. And it is infuriating, you're absolutely right. With the negativity aside, it was an encouraging W, and I had a fun time watching for what seems like the first time in forever. I don't know if I had a fun time, It was like I was at someone else's birthday party that I wasn't invited to, but I kind of had to go because my mum was making the food, so I just sat at the back while all the kids played. That's how I felt about it. Zek says, what the heck just happened? I still have no idea, to be honest with you, especially when you look at the injuries as well, man. Like, what was going on there? It felt like 2018 all over again. In the space of 20 minutes, Darius Slay, Avonte Maddox, Malik Jackson was another one, Rodney McLeod, another one, all went down with injury. But every year is the same. Every year. And I thought Seymour might come out and be the, the Cravon LeBlanc of the year, and that didn't happen, so that's fun. Ricky is just not really knowing what to make of any of it, which I think is an eternal vibe. I mean, I'm still a bit bitter at Doug Peterson. I'm fuming at how bad the tackling is on defense, but I love the fact there were turnovers today. It was like their 4th turnover all year for the Eagles. I mean, the Bills have had like 2 a game for the last 5. It's been ridiculous. So to see that was good. To see the offense thriving was good, but just to see, I don't know, I suppose the aftermath of it, of thinking, oh god, well now we've got an off-season of Hurts v Wentz, and we've got the Cardinals coming up who just smacked the New York Giants silly, so it's going to be an interesting few weeks. Gooby, though, comes out and says, so basically, when you, I don't know, run the ball, you might just, win the game. But absolutely right, because believe it or not, that 56-game streak by the Saints wasn't just broken by Jalen Hurts. It was also broken by Miles Sanders, who for the 3rd time this year had a 70-plus yard touchdown run. And if that's not a sign to run the ball, I don't know what is. Like, something has to click now that running the ball makes sense. And I hope that was it. And it was cool seeing involved in the passing game as well and catching a few checkdowns and stuff. But more than anything, just getting 15 carries felt like something we might never see again a few weeks ago, and I'm so glad that's changed. And Chris shares the exact same sentiment as well. But Heatgirl sums up what I said in Thursday's video. Where was this play calling all season? I don't know. For me, it's too little too late. I understand the offense is moving now. I understand it might have some life to it. I get the essence of needing to simplify it for a rookie quarterback that does have a different skill set, but the fact you don't do that for a franchise QB who struggled for 13 weeks is disgraceful in every sense of the word. The fact that in 1 week it magically goes Rager's underneath and there's screens and there's design plays outside the pocket, even though they didn't really work that well. Like, it just felt off in so many ways, and it was great seeing Jalen Hurts manage the game and protect the ball and be accurate and do what Carson Wentz couldn't. It's not like the offense dramatically changed. There wasn't like a fundamental flip, but there was enough to say they've adjusted here more than they ever have for Carson Wentz, and that sucks. Scooby also says, when we complete the upset and are still in it for the division but drop in draft positioning. Yeah, it looks a little bit like this.
This is unbelievable. Easy top 3. Easy top 3. If I'm not 16th!
Ashley, she's like, this is fine, everything's fine. I feel the same. There is still a sense of existential dread, there's a tongue twister, about this team. I don't really know what comes next. Like, what is the next step? Are they going to challenge for the division? Are they going to be able to hang with Washington? Are they going to make noise in the playoffs? Is Jalen Hurts going to go on a miracle run? Are we getting carried away? Is it all going to fall apart? But this lifeline of hope, this, like, pipe dream of somehow this team salvaging this season is enough to mortally kill me and make me listen to Evermore by Taylor Swift about 12 times on repeat, and I think that's going to happen. It's the hope that kills you, and it's going to break me. Cyrus just says, hey, look at us, who'd have thought? I completely agree, like, no one saw this coming. Well, maybe someone did, but I didn't see it coming, and I hope a lot of you didn't either. If you did see it coming, fair enough, let us know in the comments. Well done. Well, and Jack Dougherty goes crazy over Josh Sweat. I love that chaotic Jalen Hurts picture. Made my entire night. But yeah, Josh Sweat, hell of a game. Unfortunately, he got injured. I mean, I tweeted this and then that within the space of 2 minutes of each other. So that was good. But 2 sacks to his name. Huge strip play. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. He gets back out on the field soon. That's 6 sacks this season. You talk about a step up. You wanted someone to step up without really knowing what the long-term future holds for Derek Barnett. You're seeing that from him, and it's brilliant. Like, it really does give that sign of hope that there is actually some long-term stability. Lucas is very happy, and that sentiment was shared by the boys in our Flick Sports group chat, who said it's about damn time. They're very happy, but there's one image that stands out that was put in by Jens, and it's this one. of Doug Peterson kind of chaotically looking at Carson Wentz, and Wentz looking a bit angry, and it's like you've just caught your partner. It's like you've walked past your ex-girlfriend who's now got a new man, and you're giving them both the dodgy eyeballs. Like, it doesn't feel right. There is more to this than meets the eye, I think. We're going to see a very, very entertaining offseason, to say the least. It might drain us of every kind of emotion that we have, but hey, it's on par for the course for 2020, right? And obviously, Jacob said we've blown the tank. The fact the gun's pointed out, I don't know where he's found that image. Like, legitimately brilliant. Absolutely love that. Guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and for those that submitted your reactions. You all make this possible. Thanks for being the best community imaginable. If you want to see more, leave your comments down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and drop a like. From myself, Liam Jenkins, I'll see you next time.